Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this video I would like to talk about technique in Baroque music because I've had many questions from you. You know I specialize a lot in Baroque music, especially also in the Well-Tempered Clavier by Bach. I've recorded both of these books, but also in general I've studied a lot of Baroque music in the past, and in this video I'd like just to give you a little bit of input what is important for the piano technique. There are especially three topics that we need to discuss today. And the first one is talking about these fingers, the thumbs. They are short, they're strong, but they're also clumsy. So we have to use them in the best possible way. And what we can do, we can use them for chords, we can use them for certain passages, but people back then, they didn't like the thumbs. On the organs, they played mostly on white keys alone, so just here, and never used the thumbs at all. Later on, they moved to black keys, and for example, Bach has already done a lot with the... It wouldn't be possible, or actually you could, but it would be very awkward, right, to do other things here than the thumbs. And in many pieces, like the Well-Tempered Clavier, for example, we have to do a compromise. I'm going to show you, for example, the C minor prelude today. Here. Here in the left hand we still use the thumb, but here we use the second finger in the right hand. Moving that up here, the thumb. Same thing here. Now left hand. And like this, we can go on and so forth, but I think you understand the idea. So that we avoid the thumb as much as we can is one of the important aspects. In my programs, many mentees just send me pictures, which fingers I put here, where do I have the thumb and where not, and then we can solve that in each situation. However, we also need to talk about another thing, and that is especially making use of your hands and fingers. Because back then, people played on harpsichords, they played on fortepiano a little bit already, but they didn't have the heavy pianos that we have nowadays, where we need to use shoulders and arms for music that really uses all the power of these instruments. So we use mostly fingers and hands, and we need to develop an independence and a strength of the fingers. And if you play quick passages, for example, same prelude, the end here, you have to relax the muscles that are not playing, and then already make room for the next fingers. If you cramp here everything up, it will not work. So you have to relax the thumb when the others are playing, and you have to relax the upper fingers when the thumb is playing, etc., etc. So that's also a very, very important concept when it comes to technique in the Baroque music, that we need to develop this. And the rest of our body is there to support us, but not really there to guide us, right? So that's the key here. And the third topic that is very important is also the length of the notes. For example, if we take the D major fugue of the Well-Tempered Clavier, many people play it like this with long notes, and that's not so good because different to later romantic music, for example, we often play the notes much shorter. So articulation is a key element of expression. And so that means taking the muscles that remove the hands from the keys are more important than the muscles that put the hands into the keys, right? So the ones opening the hand are more important than the ones closing the hand. And that is also something we need to train a lot. Of course, you can imagine this is a rather slow piece, right? It's not so fast, but if there are many more notes to come, then it will get much more difficult. So if you want to learn that also step by step, how you can build that independence of hands, strength, especially also how you can train the muscles that open the hand, then you should apply for a free strategy lesson with me at aaronpearson.com/academy. We look exactly where you are and what you need to get there so that you can master the technique of Baroque music specifically if that's what you want. Apply for that session now. We really take 60 to 90 minutes to work on your problem. Fill out the form on the next page and either I or my assistant will call you and we make an appointment with you for that lesson if everything looks promising. Apart from that, I thank you very much for watching the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe to it, and we see each other again very soon in the next video. Bye bye.